Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. News just in. It looks like Henry Cavill is in talks with Armas for the Warhammer 40K TV show. Now, little is known about this show at the moment. All we know is that Henry Cavill has basically secured the rights to do the show, and now he's kind of putting the cast and the story together. Now, with the expanding massive Warhammer 40K universe, it's near next to impossible to pinpoint what this story is going to be, because the lore is just so massive. There's a lot of speculation, which I'm not going to report on, because frankly, we just don't know at this stage. But on this report from Giant Frickin' Robot, they are saying that he is in talks with Armas to bring her onto the show. Now, I will say Giant Frickin' Robot is a great spot to get the upcoming scoops, because they have been right so many times in the past. So they have said according to their trusted and proven sources, which means these sources have come true in the past. It basically goes on to say the former Superman actor is looking to bring on the ballerina star. She was also in the Knives Out movie. Go watch that. She's brilliant in it. To his developing Gridmark science fiction series. Currently, Henry Cavill is the only announced star of the Warhammer 40K show, as well as being executive producer. So the thing about this is Henry Cavill has been messed around a lot in the past. Henry Cavill is an avid gamer, history buff lore, and yeah, just like is into all that lore stuff. Like, he loves his Greek mythology, loves his Warhammer 40K, loves his gaming, which was sad to see in The Witcher when, you know, basically they took it in a completely different direction. He tried his best to keep them where they were going, but yeah, just didn't happen. So yeah, we'll see where this Warhammer 40K show goes. I'm very much looking forward to it. They do go on to talk about the show in a little bit more. Basically, Henry Cavill is obviously the only current announced star, with him working to get Armas into it. He is in an unknown role. Now, my theory on this is, again, no reporting on speculation. This is my personal theory. I think they're going to go, obviously, full Space Marine, go full action on it, see what happens and see where it goes. But it'd be very interesting to see what story he takes. I'd imagine it will probably take upwards of 2 years with production and writing before we see anything tangible come out on Amazon Prime there. So very much looking forward to that. But this article kind of just goes on to give a rough history of the Warhammer 40k universe, and then obviously jumps into some significant things about Henry Cavill's recent acting, which was led to The Witcher. So obviously this has led Cavill to formally star in Netflix's adaptation of The Witcher. Again, as I said, very, very avid gamer, very, very avid lover of all things game and lore based, which would make sense since he's in the Witcher and Total Warhammer series, both very, very lore based, very, very in depth. So I fully trust Henry Cavill to lead the charge on this Warhammer 40k universe and bring it to the right steps that we want to see. Another adaptation I kind of want to talk about in this video is The Last of Us. It's one of the few video game adaptations that I'm liking, and I can see that the tides are turning in terms of writing in Hollywood. It used to be obviously a lot of hack writing out there, but it seems that people are trying to get behind and trying to make money again. So Henry Cavill is getting behind, as I said, the Warhammer 40k, and with The Last of Us coming out, it's looking like the tides are turning in Hollywood and we are getting good stories again. Now, I'm not going to go much into this. This article kind of speculates that he might be the Emperor. I'm pretty sure they're having a joke there, because for people who don't know much about the Warhammer 40k universe, the Emperor is pretty much hooked up to a giant machine that I think it's like 1,000 psychics have to be sacrificed to the Emperor every once in a while to keep him alive. So not really going to go too much into that. It's probably just a little jab from themselves. But yeah, the first reports out, Armas and Henry Cavill are talking about her having a role in the show, and that is something I am behind, because Armas, great actress, love her and everything I've seen her in. So this is something that I would be really looking forward to. But I want to know what you think. How do you think this Warhammer 40k show is going to go? Do you think it'll go well? Do you think Henry is up to the chops? I think he is, but I want to know what you think. Drop a comment down below what you think this Warhammer 40k show is going to be about. Are you looking forward to it as well? Now, if you did like what you heard today, please drop a subscribe there. Really does help the channel, and like the video. If you didn't like what you heard today, drop a comment below. Let me know what you didn't like, because I always love feedback from everyone. Until the next time, catch you on the next one. Bye bye.